everybody, once again, welcome back to Learning to Be Prepared. Today I want to continue my introduction for you for a company called Factor Equipment. Factor Equipment is currently selling flashlights, and further down the road they're going to have some lanterns and some bags as well. We did one video already for them on the Mitzvah 160 EDC or pocket flashlight. And today I want to continue that video series with a second flashlight. But before we do that, I want to introduce you to Factor Equipment's website real quick. I have it pulled up here on my iPad. So I'm going to turn this around where you can see it here. FactorEquipment.com is how you get to their website. And for today, I want to show you the products button where you click right here at the top. And then once you get there, just go ahead and click View All Flashlights. And you can see that they have, at this time, 8 different flashlights. They range from tactical lights to pin lights to smaller lights, all the way down to one called the Ghost, which I think is pretty cool. It's not much bigger than the length of a quarter. So they've got a lot of neat lights and a lot of variety. I know it's not real easy to see it on this screen. It looks like it's got a little bit of a glare or it's overexposed. But I just wanted to at least show you this. Since I have this open to the website, I'm going to go ahead and click on the flashlight that I want to talk to you about today. Okay, so to get into the light, this is going to be the Cossatot 1000. It's a 1000 lumen tactical flashlight. Now, of course, you don't technically have to use it in a tactical sense, of course, but it will definitely get the job done. It's going to have low, medium, high, and blast for the 4 modes, and it also has a beacon, an SOS, and a strobe. It's going to have a clicky tail cap, which is my absolute favorite, because I love being able to grab the light and just turn it on and take a look at what I'm seeing. It has a momentary on as well, so you just barely tap the tail cap without depressing it all the way, and it gives you a nice little momentary on. The flashlight is going to be a USB rechargeable, so it has a little cover right there, so all you have to do is pull that back and it exposes the micro USB port. Okay. Now, this also comes with a micro USB cable, and in fact, I will go ahead and show you. This is the box that the flashlight comes in, so you can just hold it to the side, and the top will come right off. I think it's a really nice box, actually. It's very solid. Inside of it, you have a little holster that will go on your belt. It has a snap, and it also has a little bit of Velcro, so when you put it in, it gives a little bit of a closure. It has your micro USB cable. The instructions, and it has a couple extra O-rings and a extra tail cap button, little rubber like cap to go over it. Okay, so that's everything that's going to be inside the box. Now, looking a little bit closer at this, you have a couple little holes right here on the back. I'll turn it to where you can see them. There's one here and one on the other side right there where you can put a lanyard. Also, it tail stands, so I'll push this back where you can see it like that. We already mentioned that it has the clicky tail cap. Now, getting on to the pocket clip, I know that I mentioned on the other flashlight that I did in the other video how I like that pocket clip because it was a little bit longer than most, and it fits really nice and deep into your pocket, so it's not sticking out. This pocket clip also has something that I really like about it. Now, I think it's about 1/4 to 1/2 inch shorter than the smaller EDC light, but it has this little notch right here. If you can see, I'll get that a little closer for you. It's going to be right there. And as you can see, it dips in a little bit and it's really close. Now, what I like about that is that when you have a pair of pants, you can slide the flashlight in there without any problem. And I'm going to move it down to the bottom where I hopefully show you that. It's going to be in there nice and deep without any problems. But that's not using the pocket clip to its fullest extension into the pocket. Once you push it all the way in there, that little nudge that I showed you right here on the pocket clip, it gives it almost like a unique, really tight holder in there so that if you're running around, hiking around, you can push that all the way down into the pocket and it's going to give a nice little clip in there. But if you go ahead and pull it off, it's easy to get out, but that little dip gives it a very nice, solid hold in your pocket. And a lot of people, you know, I think everybody's misplaced the flashlight, but when you actually lose it for good because you're out hiking and you're not going to find it the next day under your bed or something, it's really a bad feeling to lose a very expensive tactical light. So I really like that about the pocket clip. One other thing I like about this pocket clip is it doesn't just snap on. You have to twist off the top, and I'll do that for you right now as a matter of fact. You can see that the pocket clip actually slips over the back of the flashlight. So when you go to put the cap back on, it secures that pocket clip in place, so it's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to pop off the flashlight when you take it out of your pocket or anything like that. Okay. I think we already showed you where you pull this off right here and you can plug your micro USB port or a micro USB cable right inside there. And this little cover is kind of nice because it's put on with this rubber round ring right here. So it can be replaced if you tear it or if it rips or you get it caught on something. Or because it is a rubber ring, if you get it caught on something, there's a good chance that due to it being made out of rubber, if it were to come off, it may not necessarily break. And that happened to me. I put it inside a very tight elastic magazine holder that goes on a hook and loop. And when I pulled it out, to my own fault, nothing with the flashlight, but when I pulled it out, I think it was such a tight fit that it caught the USB cover and it pulled off the light. But when I went back into my bag where the hook and loop holster was that I had this slipped into, the USB cover was just sitting right in there. Again, that was my own fault, nothing of the light. But the light is going to be about 5.5 inches tall. And it has a smooth bezel on it. Now they do make one called the Cossatot 1000, I believe it's XL, and it does have a little bit bigger bezel on it, and it has the one with a little bit of a strike bezel too, so if you wanted to do a little damage you could. I've been using this light along with the other one for about 3 weeks now. I haven't had any problems. I'm really excited that it comes with an 18650 battery because those are expensive when you have to buy the flashlight and then buy the battery. Well guys, this is the Cossatot 1000. I know that I've only had these about 3 weeks. Now I have used them multiple times. I've carried them almost daily for the last 2 to 3 weeks. But because I was so excited about the customer service of the company, and because I was so excited about trying out the lights, I wanted to go ahead and do a video even though I haven't had these lights much longer than about 3 weeks. I was just really excited. I wanted to share it with you guys. It's factorequipment.com. And guys, I'd really like to support him and to help get his name out. He did not ask me to review these flashlights. I wanted to do it because I was so impressed with the company. I hope to purchase more flashlights in the future. I know that I work with several guys, well, but probably about 2 or 3 guys I work with that used to work at Surefire. I love Surefire lights. I'm not knocking them. I just mentioned that because the guys that used to work at Surefire have bought some of these because I showed these to them at work, and they loved them and they bought some themselves. So it doesn't mean that just because they work there that they have all the answers, but it was really cool to see guys that have worked with other flashlight companies and to know that they were impressed with these lights. I thought that meant a lot. So I'll pass that little tidbit of information from you as well. If you have any questions, comment below, or feel free to call Factor Equipment yourself. The number is on their website. And I hope you enjoyed an overview of this light. And yeah, it's made by Factor. And check them out, guys. I think you'll really enjoy it. Thanks for watching.